What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. 2020 is finally here, and in January I decided I was going to try out going vegetarian, mainly because I wanted to provide some vegan/vegetarian options for meal prep on the channel, and I decided, well, why not just live that lifestyle while I'm prepping all these meals. Today we're going to be going over a Spanish-style vegan stew. If you're brand new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we can get right into it. The ingredients are going to be posted down in the description, but without further ado, let's get started. First things first, we're going to be chopping all our vegetables. Make sure you wash them thoroughly. We're going to be chopping up 1 green bell pepper, half a large tomato, 3 stalks of celery, about 4 ounces of portobello mushrooms, 3/4 pounds baby red potatoes sliced in half, and half an onion. Make sure when you chop these vegetables that they are similar in size, that way your stew is going to cook evenly. Additionally, I'm also using 1 pound of high protein tofu, which I'm going to cut into about 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch cubes. So right here I'm going to be mixing about 1/3 to 1/2 a cup of flour with 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, and 1/2 teaspoon of optional chili powder. You do not have to add chili powder if you do not like spicy things. This is just personal preference of mine. So we're going to go ahead and mix the dry mixture here all together so that it is even. We're going to be dumping our tofu in here just to powder it just a little bit, because when we fry it off, we want it to be just a little crispy on the outside. If the tofu is too soft when you add it to your stew, it has the potential of breaking apart while it is cooking. So it's best to brown it just a little bit by pan frying it, setting it aside, and then adding it later into the stew. Once your tofu is evenly dusted, go ahead and heat up some oil in a pot and slowly add the tofu to it. Make sure your oil is nice and hot, because if it is not, the oil will make that rub that we just put on the tofu very soggy and it will not crisp up. What you want to do is you want to stir it occasionally, making sure that all sides are evenly browned and somewhat crispy before removing it from the pot. Moving right along, I'm going to get my oil nice and hot before I add in any of my ingredients. Go ahead and add in 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. We're going to stir that around for about 30 seconds just to brown it a little bit. Drop your heat to medium, add in your sliced potatoes, and give that a good mix through as well for about 30 seconds to 60 seconds here. Add in the tomato sauce. I'm using 15 ounces of no salt added tomato sauce here. Once I dump in the tomato sauce, I'm going to fill that can up with water and add that as well to our stew. For dry ingredients, I'm going to be adding about a tablespoon of oregano, 1/2 tablespoon of pepper, and about 1 teaspoon of salt here. You can actually go up or down on the salt depending on your palate preferences. Give that a good mix through and cover the pot. Cook on medium for about 15 minutes. When the 15 minutes are up, we can go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients. So we're going to add in all of our chopped vegetables. We're going to add in our tofu that we crisped at the beginning of the video, as well as our organic garbanzo beans. Now we're going to give this a good stir so that all the ingredients are sort of blended evenly together. And we're going to allow this to cook covered on medium for about an additional 5 minutes. Halfway through that 5 minutes, at about the 2.5 minute mark, go ahead and give it another stir so that you flip everything that's on top to the bottom and move everything that's on the bottom of the pot all the way to the top. That way you can ensure that you're going to cook all your vegetables evenly. Once this is finished cooking, I like to add 1 tablespoon of low sodium soy sauce that I'll just mix in. I really feel like it enhances the flavor of our stew. And that's gonna do it. There you have it, Spanish style vegan stew. If you found this video useful or you enjoyed it, please go ahead and drop a thumbs up, or if you want to leave a comment, go ahead and do that. If you're brand new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, I hope you guys stay happy and stay healthy. Peace.